Welcome to our channel. My name is Yvette and this is Tyler. Come along with us as we sail the high seas or hit the open road while we navigate and explore this beautiful planet our way. Welcome aboard Tootsie Marie and welcome to my boat garden. So this is the current state of affairs. My goal for today is to switch some things around. This larger pot isn't working for me, so I'm going to be putting the basil in that larger pot, and I'm gonna transplant that cilantro as well. It's not looking too hot, but hopefully the transplant will help. So I'm carefully removing my basil plant into this larger pot. I'm going to put all three of these starts in this one pot, and luckily basil is super resilient. It's probably the easiest thing to grow. It's just super prolific. I've already used the basil several times, as I know cutting it back also helps it to grow as well. I purchased this plant food and I went ahead and added it to some of the soil. So I'm hoping that this will also help give my plants a little bit of a boost. I know that the salty air and the high humidity can be really hard on plants, and certain plants aren't used to this type of environment. So I'm trying to give them a fighting chance to grow for me out here on the water. Okay, we got the basil up potted. Let's give her a little drink and move on to the next. At this time, my biggest struggle has been the cilantro. And I've learned a couple things after planting the cilantro a couple months ago. The first thing is I learned that cilantro doesn't like temperatures over 80 degrees. And unfortunately, here in the Caribbean, it's over 80 degrees every day for 24 hours a day. So there's not much I can do about that. The other thing that I learned is that it doesn't like to be transplanted. You can direct sow cilantro. So my plan is to transfer all of the cilantro into this pot, hope that it perks up and does a little bit better, and then I'll be adding more cilantro seeds to this pot just to keep it going, and we'll see how it goes. I love cooking with cilantro, so I'm hoping that I can, keep it happy and healthy on the boat, because I would like to use it. But if it's one of those plants that can't adapt and tolerate the salty air, the temperatures, and the humidity, then it's something that I probably won't waste my time planting in the future. We got the cilantro in one pot. Time to give her a little drink and move on to the next, which is the geraniums. Now that I've freed up some space in this pot by removing the herbs, I'm going to add all of the geraniums into this pot and hope we can establish some good, strong roots. I'm adding more soil, and of course it does have some of that fertilizer in there. You can kind of see the little beads there in the soil. feel like I've been maybe overwatering these. I'm not quite sure. I've never grown these before from seed, and they seem like the inner leaves are this really pale yellow color, and they seem almost flimsy. They're not super strong like the outer green leaves you can see are. They're just a little bit more resilient. So I'm hoping after putting them all in this large pot, they will get a little bit more established and the yellowing of the leaves will go away. So we'll water them in and go ahead and move on to the next thing, which is up potting my tomato plant. You can see there's a good root system there. So she's ready for this pot upgrade. I selected a determinate variety of tomato because on the boat we have limited space, and this particular plant will only grow to a certain size. And the deal with the determinate plants is that they will fruit all at once. So I will have several tomatoes kind of all at the same time. So that's why I'm having several plants, so hopefully I can get multiple harvests. So my goal is to ultimately keep starting tomato plants, so I'll have a succession of tomatoes and therefore have tomatoes periodically grown on my boat. Feeling good about all of the work that we just got done. Cross your fingers for the cilantro and those geraniums, and I'll keep you posted on the next video. Thanks for watching.